I was just informed it's 12:25. So that means you have maybe 35 minutes for lunch if you're on this 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock lunch break. Still near 100 later this afternoon. We're in the 90s now, but some areas over 100 this afternoon. You know, this is the time of year when you get stuck into the same weather pattern where not much changes, so it just stays hot and sunny every day, and that's what we're in right now. Mainly dry weather. There might be, as in probably not, but maybe one little sea breeze shower somewhere the next few days, but probably not much out there. Light breezes around. The winds were a little gusty back on Sunday and even a bit on Monday, but the breeze is kind of calming down a bit more today. 96 right now in Weslaco, and that's one of the hotter spots. 96 in Rio Grande City and 93 near the coast in Port Isabel. It should stay mainly in the upper 80s to near 90 at South Padre Island if you're there today. With the humidity, though, feels like it's over 100. And remember, these numbers are calculated for if you're standing in the shade. So if you're standing out in the sun wearing dark clothing, waiting for something, it feels a lot hotter out there. So a hot day all around. And the breeze is just coming in. You can kind of see where the sea breeze is moved in and increasing the winds a bit in the lower valley, 15 to about 17 miles per hour. And there's still not much wind farther west, but eventually that breeze moves westward later in the afternoon. And Future Track doesn't show a lot of wind today. I mean, back on Sunday we had winds up around 20 or 30 miles per hour, so we don't see any of those colors coming back today. You see the rest of this afternoon into early this evening, 15, maybe close to 20 mile per hour wind at times, but a light breeze out there, and then it dies off at night. Tomorrow looks about the same too, hot and partly sunny, very small chances for a shower, and the sea breeze comes in later in the day from east to west and whips up the breeze just a little bit. You look at the satellite radar, and there's not much on there right now. Some puffy clouds if you look out your window in the sky, but nothing able to really build up and cause much rain. And looked at the sounding data, the balloon that goes up from Brownsville, and the atmosphere overall is still kind of dry right now. So it's moist enough to get a few puffy clouds, but not moist enough to really get much rain. And that's what we're stuck with today, just puffy clouds and very little chance for rain. Future Track does try to show one little shower this afternoon. It's possible you might squeak out one very brief shower sprinkle somewhere today, but pretty much that is it. And you see nothing really on the map the rest of today with mostly sunny skies. And then mainly clear to partly cloudy skies tonight. And tomorrow we're kind of back in the same deal with the sea breeze trying to come in, but maybe not getting enough moisture to do much. But it does try to show one shower briefly during the afternoon. So again, if you happen to see that one shower somewhere on the map, you are so lucky, but it probably won't happen. Yeah, it's looking pretty calm the next few days for rain, just staying hot and mainly dry through at least Thursday and into the weekend. So rain chances are near zero, I think, the rest of the day now and the rest of the next couple of days. I mean, you could say maybe one shower again somewhere here and there. Some of the longer range models do hint that maybe by next week we're talking about an increase in the amount of moisture in sea breeze showers. So maybe, you know, if you can wait another week or so, you start to get a little more chance for rain coming back. But 99 today, partly cloudy skies and mainly dry the rest of this afternoon, some puffy clouds, and that's about it. And then down to 77 tonight. Tomorrow in your first 1570 forecast, again, you might see one or two little showers or, you know, maybe a weak thunderstorm somewhere in South Texas or the valley, but your chances of seeing one are super small. That's why we don't even put any drops of rain there on the icons, those little drops of rain coming out of the clouds. But as we go through the weekend, highs in the upper 90s. Remember, next week, some of the models do hint at a little more moisture coming in as we get toward the tail end of August, and we could see a couple of showers next week or so. But until then, through the weekend, it's looking pretty dry. We'll keep tracking it, though, in your first 1-5 forecast here on Channel 5 News at noon.